Yeah, there's definitely two sides to me. Some of the things I'll think to myself when I'm getting ready to do a heavy squat or a heavy deadlift are just truly messed up things. Like, in order to lift a heavy weight, I will envision things that just will infuriate me, and I will envision sickening things, and I don't even want to let you into my mind because you will think I am some sort of freak.
Look, everybody knows, with a show like the Pro Qualifier, everybody knows it's the best of the best. There's no sort of, way to say I've won this title or, this little show. Or it's the big one. It's the one everybody wants to win. Just getting up and having a good crack at it in itself. In my books, anyone that has done that, I've got a lot of respect for. The guys that have won it, that puts you on that next level above everyone else. It's the top amateur show in the country.
If I went pro tomorrow, I would be absolutely shitting myself. But it was a dream of a long time, and I've just been chipping away at it.
I'm well aware that I'm entering the Pro Qualifier, and that would classify me as a professional bodybuilder. An absolute nightmare scenario for me would be a full-time bodybuilder. If someone said, I'll give you $100,000 not to work and just bodybuild, I would say I'd rather work for the money. Because I would do my own head in if all I did was bodybuild.
If I was to become a pro, look, I don't know. It seems such a distant goal, really, because I know the show's so hard. I honestly, it might sound dumb that I've prepped for 18 weeks for this show, but I haven't thought about what happens if I win it because I guess I'm a bit nervous about entering it for one, and I haven't thought past the actual show itself. So I genuinely haven't thought what it would be like to be a pro bodybuilder because I've just got to get up there and have a go first at actually winning.
It's, I guess, a bonus if I win or something unsuspected, but more I just took this comp because I just wanted to test myself against the best, as I've chosen to do each time.
The things that I've changed, for my past couple of shows, are probably the things that work the best for me, and one of those was a good carb load in the days leading up to the show.
I'm feeling good in this prep. I'm definitely not as run down as usual, because a lot of times I've maybe not started a bit late, but the condition hasn't come as quick as I've liked it to. So I've really had to push a lot of cardio and low calories in the last few weeks. And it really knocks you around a bit.
It's all trial and error, and also all the shows I've done, generally speaking, are the end of the year shows, so there's only one show, so I only get one chance at it. So it's not like you can back up 2 weeks again and just tweak what went wrong. So you've got to go, I've had to go through the whole prep again, and then if I haven't got it right, it's been a whole nother year again. The plan this year was basically to try to get as lean as I could and hold as much muscle as I could and do a good carb load, and fingers crossed, I think I have done that, but we won't know until, we're up on stage. Because
the Pro Qualifier has been such a big focus for me, I've almost regretted doing the Arnold, because it was like this massive obstacle that I had to navigate in order to come back and then look my best at the Pro Qualifier. So there was many times that I thought this was a mistake, I shouldn't have done the Arnold, I should have just focused on the one competition. It was the unknown, because I've never travelled and competed before, and it's a 24-hour flight to get to Columbus, Ohio, so I wasn't sure how that'd affect my body. I wasn't sure what I'd have to do in order to bounce back and look my best.
I haven't been chasing my tail, and been able to keep a bit more size, and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, feeling healthy and good, looking forward to it.
It hasn't really affected me any negative way. In fact, I think I'm going to look a lot better at the Pro Qualifier than I did at the Arnold's, to be honest.
The timing of the last week of a contest, leading into a contest, is massive. We can all be in great shape, great condition, but obviously you get the components of dropping water, filling the physique back out, and things like that. And there is a lot of science to the last week.
A lot of people try and make violent adjustments to their physique in the last week or two. And I think if you do that, because your body naturally wants to maintain a steady state homeostasis, you can see some violent fluctuations in the appearance of your physique. A lot of people try to do last-minute tricks to fill out the muscles, so your carb load, which basically means your muscles will store glycogen, so they store water, and people can cut out sodium because they think that holds water in between the muscle and the skin. And there are some valid points for a lot of those things.
Some guys keep it simple. They'll just travel through how they've been going, won't manipulate sodium, and carbs.
I'm actually trying to rest, fill up, get on stage feeling healthy and strong rather than absolutely depleted and beaten down. And the last few hours or the last 12 hours or so restrict the fluid, so I'd have less likelihood of holding any sort of subcutaneous fluid, which could obscure my definition. I think you can just nudge it gently in certain directions and control it reasonably well, and that's what I try to do.
Everybody's got a different way of doing it, and I guess it all different ways of working for different people.
The years that I've played around with sodium and water, again, haven't gone very well. So this year, just cruising in, the only thing I've really changed is 3 days of fairly high carbs, just in the days before the show. Sodium and water intake kept the same. And look, up until this point now, you know, the night before the show, I'm happy with where I'm at the moment. So
this show is so big and the calibre of competition is so tight that you've probably got your front runners, but there's 12 to 13 guys, and I mean, if you mess one of those components up and you're a bit flat or a bit smooth, you're going to move from the top 5 to the back end pretty quick.
I think I can win tomorrow. I think I have a different physique to the other guys, but I think a few things have to go the right way for me to win.
I'm going to try and win, and I think, you know, if things all went my way, I possibly could.
I've worked very hard this year to bring up my weak body points. My hammies, wanted to definitely work on my lower back, definitely wanted to work on my arms. In saying that, my stronger points have probably grown more than anything, like my chest and quads. Don't ask me how when I've been concentrating so much on the other body parts.
I guess best attributes to my physique are I have good symmetry and shape, and a lot of detail in my physique as well. So although I'm not a mass monster, I still carry enough mass and have, I think, great symmetry as well.
I'm the tallest guy on stage. I probably have the biggest frame on stage. I'll be the heaviest guy on stage. So I'll take up more space than anyone on stage, but that also comes with a different sort of look to my physique. I think I've probably got a little bit more of a classical type of look, a little more of an aesthetic type of look. So yeah, I think I'm just bigger and more aesthetic, you know?
Yeah, look, Scott is going to be the tallest guy on stage, and because of that, he's going to have to be the heaviest just to match in muscle mass. And I know he's going to try to bring conditioning and posing into the show. This year, I feel I'll be able to match him with the conditioning.
I have to out-condition Luke Schembri. That's not in my control, you know. I can be as conditioned as I can possibly be. If he matches that or he betters that, I think the show's his. I think head to toe, he's got more muscle than me. He's very proportionally developed to me. He's got his own shape, which is quite pleasing. So I think I have to rely on other people slipping up ever so slightly in order to win.
And if it comes down to the posing, I have been working on the posing, and I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference in terms of, you know, our physiques being judged. So I have no doubt Scott will come in super lean, and he'll look very good. Logan, look, if Logan comes in lean enough, he's got a very good physique. He's very balanced. He's got good muscle size for his height. Great legs. The big thing about Logan will be whether he comes in enough condition.
My condition's spot on, and a couple of the others aren't.
As far as Logan goes, Logan doesn't have a history of coming in super sliced. I don't think Logan takes it as seriously as me and Luke. I think I've got Logan covered.
If he does, he's definitely a threat as well.
I guess I'm a complete package.
As far as Luke goes, if he's lifted, and I think he might have, he's going to be very, very hard to beat.
Hate to do it to you folks, but that's all we've got time for this week and the end of part 1 of this awesome doco. Make sure you tune in next week for the other half. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So until next week, see you in the gym.